We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 31, here's second down and 4. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Throwing is Howard. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They're going to go play action with help. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. The throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that connection. That's a Steeler first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Howard. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. First and 10. Now, Howard. That pass reels it in on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll find his big target at front of him. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On second down, Howard hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Howard to throw it here, 3rd and short. It is brought in the end zone. Michael Pittman, touchdown Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. Along 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They put Pickens in motion. Send a man in motion right. They'll go again with Benson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On the handoff, this is Benson. Finding room to the 20. And he will score! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Dallas. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll try the right side with Johnson. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and 6. Off the play fake. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. McMillan comes in motion. On play action, Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And Aaron can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes White. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Howard to throw here on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll swing this out to Johnson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On fourth down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. They go play action with Mayfield. He'll let this go for Pickens. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Throwing is Mayfield. Now screen set up for Blue. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So it's fourth down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honors, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. To throw it on first down is Howard. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He's got a fire move open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They're going on fourth down. Well, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Second and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
A give. Here's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Now Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To work this out wide to Benson. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jake Ferguson, touchdown Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here comes White. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Throw on first down with Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now he'll air one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 5. Fourth quarter. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set up to throw. And he's caught downfield by Pickens. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
A give. Here's Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Dean Winters on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
2nd down and 8. To throw is Howard. The pressure there got to him. As soon as he threw it, that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this pass passing game, Mike, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. First and 10 now from the 36. McMillan, the man in motion. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. On first and 10, here's Baker. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Derek Harmon, he works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Mayfield. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up. Here's Mayfield. Deep for the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Gun with Johnson. He's inside the 40. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 49.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
His throw right side, pulled in.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. To the air, Howard. They'll try to hit him with a screen. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Howard. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. That far knew the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
They'll throw for it with Howard. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's fourth down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On second down, Howard moving to his right. This one caught at the 4.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Third and goal.
Here we go, set.
Here's Howard. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
A 21-yard attempt.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
On the ground, it's Benson. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. First carry for the Auburn line. Take Bigsby. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Hey, alert! 180!
A run with Benson. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 22-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 39 yards.
39-yard gain on the play.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. This one intercepted.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Howard on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 7. Now Howard. By the left side and caught by Pittman. And the work is close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and inches. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Forced to his right. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On 1st down is Mayfield. He'll let this go for Pickens. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They're going to go play action with Howard. Rolling right. Oh, on the line, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down, Cowboys.
20. Kings! Watch out!
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down throw from Mayfield. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. To the goal line and in. George Pickens. before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Play action, it's Howard. Able to find Pittman, it's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes,
and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. DeMarvion Overshown. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
Six the Eagles! Ready?
Now, faking the give, rolling to the left, taking off. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. This one complete, right side. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time.